Hi everyone. I wasn't gonna film a video today because I have things to do soon, but I'm just at a loss for words, and I'm in shock, and I was very reluctant to make this video because I don't want it to seem like I am trying to get attention or any of that stuff. I just am really sick of violence and people with guns. A lot of you probably already know Christina Grimmie was murdered yesterday. Last night around 10, I've read many articles about it just because this has shaken me up so much. And I mean, I've been watching Christina's videos for years, ever since like around 2010 maybe. I was watching her before she ever went on The Voice, and when I found out she was on The Voice, that's when I started watching the show because I loved her and I was rooting for her the entire time. She was signing autographs after her show last night in Orlando, and some man just walked up to her and shot her. And then her brother tackled him, and then the man shot himself. And I just, when my friend posted an article about this last night on Facebook, I was just like, what the fuck? This has to be a satirical article. Like I clicked on it, it was from a reliable source, and then I Googled it, and all of these like legitimate news channels were posting about it, and I was very sad. I was very saddened by it because I am a Christina Grimmie fan. I am a fan of hers, and she was so sweet. I've never had the pleasure of actually meeting her, but from getting to know her through her videos and like seeing her positive, bubbly attitude all the time, she was just such a kind and caring person, and she seemed very down to earth. And from people who did know her or who have met her, it definitely sounded like that's exactly how she was, very down to earth and very sweet. And she was at her show doing what she loved, giving her fans what they wanted, and somebody just had to come and take her life away from her. She was so young. She was only 22, and she had just turned 22 back in March. Now, a lot of people are probably going to be like, why Christina Grimmie? Like, why are you making a video about her? Like, so many famous people have been dying lately, and especially big legends. But the thing is, I get very sensitive about tragedies like this with murders. It's a different story when somebody dies from natural causes or old age or just is sick and they die. It's a completely different thing when somebody has their life taken from them, and especially at such a young age. I cannot even imagine what her family and what her parents are going through right now. I'm a mother, and I would be so lost if that were my daughter. Like I can't even begin to even think about how that would be. I'm sending all my positive vibes out there for all of her family and friends and loved ones. I can't, like, I did not go to sleep last night because it just made me, realize life is so short. You never really know when it's gonna be your time to go. You never know when you go out to the store or when you're going to the airport or you go to the movies or whatever, when someone's just gonna decide to pull out a gun and start killing people. Like, it's a terrible thing. And what I don't understand is why there were no metal detectors, more security guards. Where were the security guards? Where were her bodyguards? Did she just not have a bodyguard? From what I've seen on the news and in photos and stuff of the venue, it didn't seem like it was very secure. It seemed like a very vulnerable venue, and it seemed like it was a very old theater and that it was just very relaxed. And I've heard of people describing it as a meet and greet afterwards. I really think that celebrities should always have a few bodyguards with them at public events like this. I wasn't there. I don't know how it was set up, but I'm still like in shock. Like, that poor girl went out to do what she loved, and she never even knew that would be her last time performing or even breathing again. And that breaks my heart. And when the news came on today, they talked about it, and it showed her a clip of her singing on The Voice right when all the judges turned around, and I almost cried. I had to hold it in because my grandparents were there, and I don't like crying in front of people, but it's just very tragic and very sad, and I am starting to really dislike the kind of world that we are living in today, because this is happening too often. This is happening everywhere. It's not just celebrities. It's happening at schools. It's happening in movie theaters, like I said, and airports, and like it's happening everywhere, and it's sick. I am so tired of it. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of people killing each other.
Starting to really dislike the kind of world that we are living in today, because it's happening too often. This is happening everywhere. It's not just celebrities, and it's happening at schools. It's happening in movie theaters. Like I said, airport, then like it's happening everywhere, and it's sick. I am so tired. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of. But I could search
Siri,
for it.
Stop. Sorry, I didn't feel like getting up. Anyway, the bottom line is we need to do something about this problem. I'm not saying we need to ban guns in America, because I definitely don't think that we should, but we need to do something to make it safer for people. For instance, there should have been better security there. There should not have been a gun allowed anywhere near that venue. She should have been more protected. There's no excuse. And I'm pretty sure the security guards who were there are gonna be having their asses handed to them after this, because there's no excuse for them not protecting her. She's very famous. I really don't know what else to say. I really hate seeing when people are getting murdered, especially when they're so young. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. And she had so much more life ahead of her. She was about to start making new music. It's really sad too, because I heard a new song from her the other day. I forgot what it was. I really liked it. I listened to it on repeat for like the whole entire time I was doing my makeup. After that, it was like, oh, I haven't really, looked at her Instagram in a while, so I went and I looked at her Instagram page for a little bit, and that was like last week. So it's very sad, and bottom line is I just think that we need to do something about gun control. Like, we need to, this country really needs to figure out a way to make it harder for people to get guns who don't deserve to have them. I know this is a very touchy subject for our country, and a lot of people think that, criminals are gonna get guns no matter what. And I agree, I totally agree. It's like with drugs, but I don't know. I'm sick of this happening, and there has to be a way to fix it. Whether it's making sure there's more security in places like that, better security, whether it's metal detectors, more security guards, police officers, whatever. We need to do something about making sure people are safe. I don't feel safe anytime I go anywhere, even at the airports. I don't feel safe. People are scary, and people are crazy. People are getting around the security and the safety and causing harm to other people, and I'm really saddened by this. I did not sleep very well at all last night. I couldn't stop thinking about her and how her family must be feeling, especially her brother. He was right there. He witnessed it. He witnessed the guy killing himself right in front of him as well, and I'm really sad about this. It's not to say that I'm not sad about all of the other big legends who have recently passed away, because that's very sad as well, but this is just a very different kind of unique story. I just wanted to share my opinion, because this has been bothering me for a long time now. Every time I hear about a shooting anywhere, it's just, I will never understand. Rest in peace, Grimmie. I wish that I could have been lucky enough to have met her one day. For all of the really, really big Grimmie fans out there, I hope you guys are doing okay. I know it's very hard when you're a fan of somebody and then you lose them. I feel like there's so much more I want to say. I'm feeling so many different emotions right now. I'm just angry. I'm scared. I have a daughter. I don't ever want her to have to worry about that. When she does start school, this is really beginning to become a terrible world. I'm, sickened and disgusted with this world and a lot of the people in it, and that's not the kind of place we should be living. This isn't what we should be calling home. I should probably just stop talking now because I'm just rambling. I'm in this weird mood, and today it is very, gloomy and cloudy outside today, so it's very weird. Thanks for watching, and I hope everybody is okay. It's very unfortunate, so thank you for watching. Bye.